Hey, let me know if you can hear and see me okay. This is my first live I've done by myself, so hopefully my internet will actually work. Looks like there's a lot of people in here. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Hopefully y'all can hear. I'm waiting for somebody to tell me they can or can't hear me. Hey, Ricky. Yes, I'm nervous. I'm like shaking. I'm so nervous. Okay, yay. Okay, I'm glad the sound in the video is working. I do all my internet off my phone, and it has been down all day long, and I was like, well, crap, I'm not going to be able to stream, but it seems to be working. If for some reason y'all lose me, I'll try to set up another live and see how it goes. So hey everybody, I hope y'all are having a good evening. I can't believe it's already Tuesday. I feel like it really flew up. What did y'all do this past weekend? Awesome, looks good. Cool. Okay. I was also having trouble with my computer's camera. Ricky, why is it Friday for you? Awesome. I'm glad it's good. Awesome. So this weekend, I went hunting with a good friend of mine, and I think we were in the stand for about 15 hours over the course of 3 days, and we didn't see a single deer the entire time. It was a lot of fun, and it was very cold, but we didn't see anything, which was kind of a bummer. But it was one of the best weekends I've had in a really, really long time. Gosh, there's so many people in here. I can't say hi to everybody. I can hardly read straight right now. I'm so nervous. And my mouse is going to mess up. I don't know if y'all can hear that. 12 Stones, Piggy, Heather, the Vineyard Farmhouse. Let's see. I'm going to have to use my finger since my mouse isn't working. Lori, Sally, Dot, Tiny Tim, Aline, Ricky, Terry, Roadhog, Melinda. Trying to see who else I'm missing here. Lenora. Thanks. I had a really good time. I went with my friend Grace, who, if you follow my soap stuff on Instagram and Facebook, she's gone and helped me with a couple of different events. But we've been friends since we were 9 years old. And so we went hunting at her parents' property in North Texas. And regardless of not seeing any deer, it was an amazing time. I got to hang out with all her siblings and her parents, and it was a really fun time. I can't believe it's almost Thanksgiving, though. That's really, really absolutely crazy to me. I can't believe it's so close. Howdy from Texas. Hey, Sally, where are you at in Texas? I'm from North Texas originally, but I live in East Texas now. Aaron and Tina. Awesome. Thanks, Roadhog. I feel like I'm talking too fast or something. Like you can't tell, but my hands are like trembling like this. And no matter how long I did it, I'd always get super nervous right before. And I guess that's a good sign because that means you're invested. It looks like I don't know if y'all can still hear me. My internet told me it was going out and it was unstable. So hopefully I'm back now. It looks like the warning went away. Austin, nice. Gig'em. Yeah, that's awesome. What did you get your degree in? I liked A&M. I hated living in College Station, though. It was stressful. Okay, cool. I'm glad y'all can hear me good. Hey, John. I've never used YouTube Studio before to go live. I've always done StreamYard, do live chats with some other friends. And so it looks a lot different, and it gave me a warning. So let's see. I'm buffering again. It's scary. Okay. It gave me a warning again. Hopefully I'm back. If I lose y'all, I'm sorry. I am out in the middle of nowhere, so internet's crappy. And like I said, it's been giving me a hard time. Hey, that's cool, German. That's really cool. I'm actually learning German right now, and I have a couple times when I was a kid, but I've never gotten very far through it, but I actually really love it. My family and I almost moved. We talked about moving to Germany when I was a kid, but we were actually going to live in Switzerland. I think it was, Switzerland, because homeschooling is illegal in Germany, and I was homeschooled. So we were going to live on the border and then be in Germany as much as possible. So that was going to be really cool. We ended up not going. I don't really know why. I was a little kid, but they talked about it and we thought we were going to go and we ended up not. So that was kind of a bummer. Thanks, Sonora. I'm not shaking as much now, so that's good. Everybody in here is helping. It's weird to do it by yourself though, because like normally I've done lives with Maddie of Backwoods Mindset and the Gray Mountain Farm crew, and I feel like I've gone live with somebody else, but I don't remember. And so usually like I have someone else to bounce off of, and so doing it by myself is kind of strange. But luckily there's a lot of y'all in here and the comments are helping me a lot. Yes, it's hard. Like if people aren't asking you questions or really talking in the chat, you're just kind of staring at yourself in the computer. Let's see. Okay, I'm glad that it's seems to be a little bit more stabilized, Aline. I know it was cutting in and out. I'm really sorry. I know. Thank y'all for sticking with me here. Let's see. So, does anyone have big plans for Thanksgiving? So we usually go and do stuff with both mine and my husband's families, but we're not doing anything this year. And we actually didn't do anything last year because this house build has been taking up a lot of time. Oh, that's a good question, Byron. 12 stones. So the most fun aspect, probably that there's a couple. So I love meeting people and talking to people. So when I do farmers markets or different events like that, I get to go and talk to people. And that's really fun. I really enjoy that. I'm pretty outgoing. And then the other one would be I just really like doing stuff with my hands, making things. And so to be able to make something with my hands that's also useful and pretty and colorful is really fun. Let's see. So John, I'm trying to get stocked up for Christmas. So soap takes about 4 weeks to make. You make it, then it has to sit on shelves like this and cure. You can see all of this stuff is like cured stuff already. And the wall in front of me is soap that's curing. So normally I would start production for Christmas a lot earlier, like mid to late summer. But our house wasn't done enough where I could soap. So I just got on it about maybe a month and a half ago. So I'm kind of behind. I'm trying to stock up in time, but I think I'll have a pretty good restock just in time for Christmas. So Piggy, James actually isn't here. He's hanging out with some friends he hasn't seen in a long time. And so otherwise I would have him jump on here and help me out, but he's having a good time, so that's good. Melinda, that's a good plan. That's a good plan. That's kind of what I like to do for Thanksgiving. Like you just gotta, there's too much good food to just be picky. You just gotta eat it all. Yes, Ricky, it is hard to keep reading comments and stay on track, but thankfully there's not a ton of people in here, but enough to keep it going. So that really helps. Oh, that's awesome, Lenora. That sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. Have you finished moving yet, or are you in the process of moving? I know that you said you were going to be moving. That's awesome, Sally Sparrow. Yeah, it's hard to be patient to wait for soap to cure, especially if you make like a Castile soap. It's all olive oil and it's really, really soft, and it can take anywhere from 6 months to a year or more to cure. So that's really tough. Yeah, I know, Piggy. I had made plans to go live. I was going to go live last Friday, and I went deer hunting instead. And so I was like, oh, I'll do Tuesday. And I didn't talk to James because we normally don't have a whole lot going on besides being around the house and working. So I planned it. And then he goes, oh, by the way, I'm going to be on Tuesday. I'm like, well, that's fine. I already announced I'm going live Tuesday. So favorite Thanksgiving dish. I don't know. I'm actually not a big fan of turkey. My family actually made fried chicken for Thanksgiving one time because we're not all big turkey people. But I'd have to say probably my favorite thing would be either a pie or perhaps giblet gravy. In most places, like James's family's from Minnesota and North Dakota, so they don't I don't know if they've ever had giblet gravy, so the mother makes it, and we're not going this year, so I haven't had giblet gravy in a long time. That's probably my favorite. Do you have a favorite? Internet is slow here in Pennsylvania. Chrome 13, it's slow here. It must be in the air. I'm not sure. Yes, it's a very long curing period. So I typically with those soaps is I put them up on the very top shelf and try to forget about them. Otherwise, I get really impatient. Let's see. I'll have to do that, Piggy. I've been really behind on YouTube. I've just been in crunch time. The last 2 weeks, I've been able to make soap that will be done in time, like mid-December, just in time to ship and get to everybody's houses for Christmas. So I've been really, really, really behind just trying to make as much soap as I can. The body washes and the sugar scrubs, I can make those in a couple days or a week. So I can kind of push the time for making those, but soap, it just takes so long. These comments are going fast now. Well, someone asked me something and I lost it. Byron, thanks. I still gotta finish. We got the back side of this wall done, and I gotta finish this side of the walls, but then I have to take all my shelving down and then put it back up. And right now that's just not gonna happen. But hopefully we'll get it more done soon. We're probably, I don't know, maybe half finished with the inside. We got to do some more walls, and then we got to lay it's like peel and stick kind of tile. And we got to plumb the bathroom, and there was something like the tub has to be done still. And then I think we have to do the bathroom sink too, and then that's it. So kind of tedious stuff. Some stuff can't be done when it's cold, like the flooring won't stick when it's cold. So we'll probably have to wait until the spring. Let's see. Melinda, that's true. If you baptize everything in gravy, it's good. I don't blame you on that one. Ooh, stuffing and sweet potato casserole. Yes, Karen, those are good. My mom and my grandmother make the sweet potato casserole with mini marshmallows on it, and it's so good. Let's see here. Thanks, Heather. I'm having a great time. I'm not shaking anymore, so that's always a plus. Let's see. There was another question, and looks like Nell's in here. Hey, Nell. Let's see. Lenora, you asked me a question about the process, but I only saw part of your question. Let's see. Yes, please hit the like button. Thank you, Roadhog. Like I said, I've never done this before, and I'm not a YouTuber, so like hit the notification bell and all that stuff, I always forget to say. I haven't 12 stones. I haven't made a pine evergreen, but I need to actually make some body wash with the camo blend that I have because it smells just like a pine forest. So that would be a good idea. I just don't know what color to make it. Maybe dark green. I should make that. Let's see. Hey, Tamara, how are you doing? So I forgot because I get distracted, but I'm going to do a giveaway, as y'all probably saw from the title of the live, and I'm gonna talk about that at 6:30, so that way people have time to get in here and see what's going on. Let's see. Yes, I like the pines. I mean, I live in a pine forest, so I like the scent of that. And so I was like, I need something that smells like pine trees, and I need to make more. It's my own custom blend of essential oils that I created for the scent, and I need to go ahead and get that going. Looks like Backwoods is in here. Hey, bro, how's it going? Thanks for coming. Let's see. I'm glad you're doing well, Tamara. That's awesome. I feel like I'm saying a lot. I'm stuttering. So I don't know if y'all can see all of this body wash behind me, but I just got it bottled up today. I'm really excited. I got a new ring light, so the glare is different, but I got a bunch of these bottled, and then after the live, I'm going to be packing up some orders from last week. 12 Stones, your order is one of these. I just finally got to bottle it, so. Oh, no, Chrome 13, it's 6 Central Standard Time, so since I'm in Texas, we're going off my time. So I tried to make that kind of clear in the posts, but I know it's really easy to just see 6 and then all of that, and a lot of people go, like, I know when I've gone live with Maddie, it's always weird because his time's an hour ahead of mine, and so it throws me off when he's like, "Oh, we'll go live at 7." I'm like, "Wait a second." Um, talk about, Aline and Maddie were trying to tell me it planned out, and I had it kind of planned out, and then I got nervous and felt, so here we are. But I do have my Soap Lady t-shirt on. I don't know if y'all can tell. It's backwards for y'all probably, but um, I had to wear it. I had to. Let's see. Heather says to say hi to Tamara Brown for her. There you go. Oh my goodness. Yes, you didn't miss the giveaway. I'm going to do it in about 14 minutes. I was trying to figure out the best time, and I decided like the halfway point would be really good. Oh, Backwoods, don't feel bad. You're fine. It's been going great. Everybody's really sweet. So we've been having a good time. And it looks like I say this and then it'll cut out. But so far my internet is still hanging in there, so that's good. Oh, gotcha, Lenora. Okay. Well, I hope that the closing goes well for you. I'll be praying it goes well for you. That's really exciting. So where are you at right now? Are you going to be moving really far, or is it going to be pretty close? Hey, Beth, how's it going? Backwoods. No, everybody's been good. I just been chilling out, trying to stop shaking and quit being nervous. It's weird because I've done a lot of live like teaching. I also tutor university courses, and so I always go live with my students to teach them. And that's on Zoom, but I guess one-on-one it's a little less scary, and they can talk back to you in real time, so that helps. But every time I would teach English to Chinese kids online, I would get nervous. And it was super easy because the place I taught for, they had the lesson planned out for you, and it was kind of like a PowerPoint, and you just walk the kid through it. But I'd always get nervous, and I did it for over almost a year. Karen, the best place would be brazosvalleysoaps.com. It's just the name of my channel.com. Everything is through there. I don't know why. Sometimes PayPal. So I use PayPal as my payment processor, and sometimes they'll just randomly crash, and people can't place an order. But that's the way to do it. If for some reason you can't add things to your cart, if you it's weird. I can't list how much inventory I have of a certain thing. So I can't put I have 12 Blue Agave body washes. It won't let me do that. But if you try to add 11, it won't let them add to your cart. So if you're having an issue with something that says it's in stock, but it won't let you add it, just try to keep decreasing the number you're trying to add to your cart. And then that will eventually you'll find what inventory I have left and it'll let you add. I need to try to fix that, but honestly, my husband is my website guy, and the website program that we're using is really finicky and hard to do. And he's been trying to build me a new website from scratch, but the program that we have keeps taking it over, even though it's on a different domain name. And we're not really sure what's going on with that, and no one's ever heard of that happening before. So he's tried to build it from scratch, but what's going to have to happen is I'm going to have to shut my website down completely for an indefinite amount of time, and then he can build a new one. So I've been trying to hold off on that as much as possible just to keep orders coming in. Backwoods, fire him. No, he does a great job. It's WordPress, actually. We use WordPress, and it's really terrible. If you're going to build your own website, and you really want to be able to tinker with it a lot, I don't recommend it. It's been kind of a pain. Chrome 13. I'm not sure why. I guess probably the problem you were running into was you're trying to add more than I have. And on some things, it would be, I can't go in and manual say, oh, there's 10 left or 12 left or whatever, because I have so many orders. I can't keep up with that. But I need to try to figure out if there's a way I can show my inventory. That way people just think, oh, I can't add it to my cart and don't know why. But that's typically the issue. The other issue that I've seen if you're trying to place an order and it's not going through is a lot of times people will put the shipping, like they'll fill out the shipping information, but they won't fill out the billing information. And so it won't process the payment through the billing without the billing being filled out. And then the other issue that I've seen is a lot of times people have their address saved into their computer, and so it'll autofill different fields. And so if you don't have it where you, like for whatever reason, you think you autofilled part of your address, or it's typically the zip code or the state, and it actually doesn't add it in there, it won't process the order because it doesn't know where you're ordering from, kind of thing, which is kind of weird. Aline, yeah, I've thought about doing that through Facebook, but Facebook is really terrible. It hides a lot of stuff. So I know that I'll lose out on quite a bit of sales when we take the website down. So I've been trying to figure out how to do that. Yes, John, that is my plan. I'm trying to just make as much as possible. I think last year I made almost 4,000 bars of soap. This year I've probably made maybe 1,000 just because of the house build. We weren't we weren't where I could make soap at our apartment for 6 months. And so when we'd be back for a couple days, I'd try to crank out as much as possible. And then we moved full time in April, and I haven't had time to make a ton just because we didn't have the house completely done. Let's see here. Thanks, Ricky. Yes, please hit the like button. That'd be awesome. Yes, so Chrome, actually, my husband used to build websites, and he does a really great job. And my dad is a programmer, and he's been a programmer for, 30 years. And he's also built websites, and he keeps multi-million-dollar companies going, like their fabrications going. And so both of them are very knowledgeable when it comes to websites. And some of the problems that we're seeing with WordPress, they've never, ever seen. And there's no internet info on why it's doing what it's doing. So we think it's a WordPress issue that they kind of become parasitic and they try to take over whatever you're doing. It's kind of a pain. Byron, the house is probably, the inside's probably half done. So I guess overall build would probably be 3/4 of the way done. It's comfortable. We don't have to shower outside in 35-degree weather, which is really, really nice. I can shower inside with a space heater next to us. Granted, we don't have a hot water thing yet, like a water heater yet, so we have to heat water on the stove and then pour it into a bucket and then pour it into the tub, but it's way better than last year. Yes, Piggy, my brain does not process programming. My dad will talk to me about it, and I'm glad he enjoys it because it's not something I'd be able to do. Technology hates me anyway, so I would not be able to do that. Backwoods, will I go live regularly? I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out like a live schedule. I'm thinking maybe go live maybe once a month, maybe twice a month. And then I'm also thinking of doing kind of the subscription thing like you have. And then anyone that, what is it called? Like a membership. And then if they are in the membership, then they get more lives and exclusive content and offers and that sort of thing. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Thank you for helping me get the live set up because I was totally in the dark trying to do that. Yeah, Tamara, I'll have to think about it. It's not, now that I've stopped shaking, it's not really hard. It's just kind of our internet's so iffy out here. I would be concerned about that. And then also, I don't know that I'm like have that much to say. I don't seem that interesting. Like I just make soap. So I don't know what I'd talk about all the time, to be honest. Oh, thanks, Chrome 13. I appreciate it. I really love the science. It's cool. Backwoods, go. Make sure you're okay. We don't want you passing out. Karen, I'm not sure. So my husband and I are pretty private people in general. I'll probably do some kind of little tour, but I don't see our house being done like tour worthy for a while. It'll probably be another year before it's completely done, just because we just do things as we have time, and we both run our own businesses, so we're pretty packed. So I assume it would take us a while. Hey, Peaceful Des, how you doing? Lori, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. And I actually have a lot of, I think like a beekeeper tool, but it's a bucket warmer. And it's like a giant heat pad, and it goes around a 5-gallon bucket. And so that's how I dilute my soap paste and melt my oils down, because I buy oils in bulk, so I can melt them down like that. So I've heated water for us for showers doing it like that, but it does take pretty much all day to get hot, like really hot water to use. I mean, if you're just getting tepid water, it wouldn't take as long. Thanks, Peaceful Des. I really appreciate it. Thankfully the internet is holding out so far. So Backwoods, she's actually not feeling good. So she's in the living room, bedroom area, the main part of the house, and she's asleep. I could try to get her over here if y'all want. June! She might not come though. June! Come on! Here she comes. Come on! Come here! She's usually, I don't allow her over here most of the time. Come here! Come here! Come here! She's wagging her tail. Come here! Come on! Come here! She's like, you don't normally let me over here. Come on! Come on, they want to see you. Let me. She's huge. Hold on one second. Hello. Get up. Oh, she's a monster. She does like to sit in my lap, though, so she doesn't rip everything down. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's the monster. She hasn't been feeling very good. Yeah, she's huge. She's only 7 months old, though, but she is absolutely massive. Did I wake you up? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They wanted to say hi. She is very cute. She's a mess, and the poor little thing, she hasn't been feeling good. We had to switch some food because we didn't have a mailbox, and I couldn't order her food, and you can't get it locally. And I thought she had enough to last until I got back from my trip, because I could buy it where I was going. And she ran out a day before I got home, so I had some other food for her, and James fed her while she was out, and it kind of messed with her little stomach. So she's talking. She hasn't been feeling very good from switching food, so she's just been sleeping. Let me see if I can get her to look at the camera. Hi, June Buggy. Hello. Thank you, Lenore. German Shepherds are my favorite too. She's very sweet. I'm going to see if I can put her down, though, because she's really big. Okay. Okay. I know. You're too big to hold. There's not enough room here. Okay. There you go. Go lay down. So between the edge of my desk and this deep freeze behind me is like maybe 3 feet. And so trying to get her with her legs out of the way is very difficult. Okay. Go lay down. Go. She's like, you woke me up, you hurt me, and then you make me go back. So she's sweet, but she's not happy I woke her up. John, yeah, they are my favorite. My uncle had a German Shepherd when I was a kid, and he was 150 pounds. His chest was about like this big around. He was huge, and he was the sweetest dog ever. Got dog hair on my face now. But she's very sweet. She is very calm most of the time. No, I didn't see what Maddie said. Let me see. Oh, Ringo, what a good boy. I didn't mean to wake up your puppy. I'm sorry. So she knows my mom's dog, and so whenever I say Daisy, she'll do the classic German Shepherd head tilt and look for Daisy. But yeah, she's good. I guess I'll go ahead and tell y'all about the giveaway since it's 6:30. So what I'm going to do, I was trying to figure out what to give away. And I had some different options, but I found these. I don't know if y'all can see without the glare. They're more red in person. The light kind of washes them out. But they are YouTube logo soaps. There's 4 different scents. So there's lemongrass, eucalyptus, Spearmint Eucalyptus. This one's Orange Crush, which is just orange. It's really good. And then this one is Strawberries and Champagne. Some of the embeds kind of shifted, so I think this one's the most centered, but that's what I was going for. So what I'm going to do, and I was trying to figure out how to do the giveaway, and I figured with my internet being bad and not knowing how to do a live through YouTube Studio, I didn't want to try to mess with like a secondary platform kind of thing and try to do a live drawing. So what I'm going to do is have everybody comment, not in the live chat, but under the actual video, comment Brazos Valley Soaps. And then what I'll do is I'll take everybody that's commented that and I'll put it into one of those like wheel spin sort of selectors, something like that. And I'll film that and then I'll post it on my channel. And whoever wins can contact me that way. I think that'll be easiest just because when I do try to pull up multiple browsers on my computer or if I have tabs open on my phone, it messes with my internet and then I can't. It'll crash. So we're going to try that. Hopefully that works out pretty good. But whoever wins will get all 4 bars, the whole stack. And most people, 1 bar will last them 3-4 months. I've had some people it lasts 6 months. I've had people that they go through them really fast and they say they last them 2 weeks. I really don't know how they did that, but anyway, I'm gonna catch back up on comments really quick. Yes, Beth, that's a long time for a German Shepherd. I think my uncle's, he got heartworm and they didn't know it. I don't know how the vet missed it, but they didn't know it, and so he died, which was really sad. But that they're like, we don't want to ride with him. He's too big to have in our patrol cars. So he was very calm, very sweet. So when I went to pick her out, my sister-in-law actually found the puppies in South Texas. And we went to, I'm trying to remember the town we went to, out about an hour from Corpus Christi. And we went out there. I looked at them. I was trying to convince myself not to get one because it was a very spur of the moment thing. And June was the first. I think she was one of 7, and there were 4 left when I got there. And when I whistled for them to come over, she was the first one that came over. And then she played with me for a little bit, and then she went, I don't know, 50, 60 foot away, and she laid down and just kind of scoped the whole area and was watching and making sure everything was good while the other puppies were playing with me. And then she came back and played with me again. And I really wanted a dog that was calm and very alert. And so she's really good. We'll go out to eat with her and we'll be on the patio and she'll just watch everything. So she's very, very calm. Nell, there might be a comment section. I don't know if the comment section appears after I post the video. That might be part of it. Like after I quit going live, it should be, yeah, like Ricky said, after the live is done, you can go under like a normal video and leave a comment. So go comment once I end the live, go comment under the video and just say Brazos Valley Soaps. You know, you can tell me your favorite soap if you want to, if you've tried them or which scent you want to try. But what I'm going to do is do a search for Brazos Valley Soaps and see all the comments that have that. And then I will draw a name from there. So yeah, Melinda, the comment section will appear after the live is done. So make sure you can stay on the live until I end it, or you can go back and do it that way. So thank y'all for commenting that it'll pop up afterwards. I thought that's how it worked, but I wasn't 100% sure. The cutoff to leave a comment, that's a good idea, Backwoods. So, I think, I don't know. Do you have any suggestions? I don't know if it should be until midnight or if it should be like 24 hours. What do y'all think? Should I do midnight tonight or should I do 24 hours? Bye, Ricky. I hope you have a good Thanksgiving. Let's see. Make sure I didn't miss any questions here. I missed Beth comment. Her comment with the king. My uncle's German Shepherd was named Ralph, and I always thought I'd get a male because I grew up with a male German Shepherd, Ralph, and I was going to either name it Captain or Chief, And then I ended up getting June, and it took me almost a week to figure out a name for her. And it was actually, I was listening to June Carter Cash sing, and I was like, oh, we should name her June. And my husband liked that name, so she's June. But I got her in June, and so everybody thinks I named her after the month I got her in. But I actually thought of it because I was listening to June Carter Cash and Johnny Cash sing. Okay, we'll do 24 hours. So 6:30 tomorrow night, Wednesday, I will go ahead and close comments. I don't know how. I'm assuming there's a way to turn off comments. So I'll figure that out later. YouTube. I was trying to load YouTube earlier, like right before I went live, to make sure I could get it going, and it wasn't loading. So I don't think it was YouTube. I think it was my internet, but Instagram wasn't working at all day for me. So I don't know if that was an Instagram wide thing or if it was my internet. So, okay. You'll have to go to Backwoods Mindsets channel for a sticker. Oh, he's going to throw it in for the giveaway. Awesome. I appreciate that. That'd be cool. I'm excited to do a giveaway. I've done a giveaway on Backwoods Mindsets channel. I don't know if I did it once or twice. I'm trying to think if I've done other giveaways. I've done them through Facebook and Instagram, but I haven't ever done one myself through YouTube. So, John, I absolutely am making it up as I go. 100%. I can talk though, so that's not a big, a big deal. She just wants a sticker. Melinda just wants a sticker. I don't know if he had them for sale or not, but it looks like Backwoods needs to make it where he can get a sticker. Aline, yes, I remember. You got lucky. You might win this time. She's won, I think, of the two I've done in the last, 2 years, year and a half. She's won both of them. So she's really lucky. Let's see. I'm going to get some tea. So I got to show y'all this thing. I bought this for deer hunting, and I really, really like insulated tumblers, but they always leak, and they're so impractical. So I found this, and it's got a handle, which I really like because we were 18 foot up in a deer stand, so I could hang it to the deer stand. And it twists, and then it opens like a water bottle, and I have tea in it. I made chai tea, but the cool part, the even cooler part, is you can untwist. It vacuum seals on here really tight when it gets hot, so it's really hard to open. But this whole thing comes off, so when you're trying to wash it, it's really easy to wash. You don't have to try to wash the water bottle or shake soap in it. It's really awesome, and it was really cheap too for stuff like this. Chrome 13. Yes, I guess I don't know what she does, but she's won. She won. I'm trying to figure out which one was the most recent one. It's been a while. I don't do giveaways very often, but she won both. And I think it was just like, comment. It was a totally random thing. And I pulled out her name. I'd written everybody's name that had commented. I did it the old school way, shook it up in a container, and I grabbed it. And she was the first name. I was like, this is ridiculous. She was incredibly lucky. I never win anything, so it was cool that she won that twice. Yeah, it's an Igloo brand bottle, and it's, I think, 32 ounces. So I need to get sponsored by them because I'm just going to be using this every day. I think I got it on Friday, and I've used it every day, all day, because it keeps everything warm. So we had nice hot chocolate and warm tea in the blind, or the stand. It wasn't really a blind, but it was fun. Oh, yeah, thanks, 12 Stones. I'll show y'all. I'm actually really proud of these. So these are lip balm Christmas ornaments. You can either choose for all 3 flavors to be the same, or you can do a variety pack. And they're plastic, so they won't break. And it's the perfect gift because it's not expensive. They're $12, and it comes pre-wrapped and everything. So you can just show up at whoever's house with a pre-wrapped ornament, and they can use it as decoration and then use it. It's a practical gift. And if you get the sampler pack, then you don't have to know, what flavor they like. They get to choose, between vanilla, cherry, and mint. So it kind of covers all the bases. Beth, no, she didn't cheat. Because there was no way for her to cheat at it. She just got it for sure. Lip balm, yes, it's beeswax, shea butter, and avocado oil, and it is really, really moisturizing. And so the mint's my favorite. I don't know if y'all can see from the light, but being out in the deer stand all weekend, it was really cold, and my hands and my lips got super chapped, so I've been slathering this on like crazy. And the cool part is if you have a cold or whatever and your nose gets chapped, you can actually use it under your nose or like on dried hands, whatever, and help. You can help moisturize your hands and help your nose like that too. Yeah, it's cool. 12 Stones is right. It's not circular, it's oval, so it's really comfortable to hold. Hey, 6 Acres. Awesome. That's good to know. I appreciate it. Yes, Tamara, it's like a thermos. I could not find thermos brand, but the thing about the thermos, like especially if you're in a deer stand messing with a rifle and binoculars and all that stuff and you're 18 foot up, you don't want to have to, and you have gloves on, so it's really hard to do. You don't want to mess with a lot of things. So I like when you open this, the lid's connected. You don't have to juggle it in another hand or hold on to it. It's already connected. So that part's really, really nice. Closing my window, getting a little chilly. If I can get it shut. We have a lot of windows in this house, and it's really nice during the day when you need to get some fresh air. Oh, Backwoods, that's so sweet. Thank you. He says if anyone wants to buy a Backwoods sticker, email him and they're $150 and he'll give me $1 of it, and the $50 will be for his postage. That's so sweet. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, the mint's my favorite. Most people's favorite is the vanilla, and they're not super strongly flavored because I don't want to just smell something, especially if you're going to eat. You don't want to smell whatever's on your lips while you're trying to eat. At least I don't. I'm particular. Yeah, Lenore, it's cool. It's an Igloo brand, but I really like the Arctic and Yeti cups and that sort of thing. And I have a few that were gifted to me. I'm not spending ungodly amounts of money on a Yeti, but I have a few that were gifted to me, and I like them, and they don't leak. But I got an off-brand one, and it leaks, and they never fit in a cup holder. This wouldn't either, but I've had custom ones made and stuff, and I really like this one because it's got this where you can just grab it and carry it. So what I did is I had paracord and I hung it up in the blind on the rail, and then I didn't have to worry about it. $150 sticker? Man, it better be gold plated or something. Thank you, Heather. I really like it. So Jared Crocker always started calling me the soap lady, and I was like, well, if you're going to call me a soap lady, I'm just going to run with it. So for Shooting Fest this past, I think it was late April, I had shirts made, and I'm working with a friend of mine. She's the one that made it for me, and she has a t-shirt company, and she is going to make me some that I'm going to announce to y'all, and it's going to be something like I saw the soap lady or something like that. If you'll have good ideas for that, let me know. And she's going to make some designs that are super fun, or like soap friend or something along that line, and we're going to make t-shirts, and then I'm going to offer them up. Byron, that is so sweet of you, 12 Stones. So if you want to, you're welcome to. He said he wants to donate a lip balm ornament to the giveaway. That'd be really cool. Deborah, I hope you have a great Thanksgiving too. I'm trying to catch up on comments. So Sally Sparrow, I saw the strawberry champagne scent is really good. It's very light and fruity, and the supplier I bought it from actually went out of business, and I had just enough to make some foaming sugar scrubs. So I do have, I think 10 or 12, I think it's 12 sugar scrubs in that scent, but I have absolutely nothing else because I had to save a little bit of the fragrance to match it as closely as possible with a fragrance from another supplier. So if you want to try that scent, you can. I expect it to sell out really fast because it is a really popular scent. Oh, thanks, Backwoods. Hello from Washington State. Jeffco, that's a long way. I have some friends that live there, but I've never been. Hey, Patty, I appreciate you coming in. Tree Haven, I appreciate it. And Backwoods and 12 Stones have been posting my website off and on through the live. So thank you guys. I did see that. I just forgot to say Thank you. So yeah, it's brazosvalleysoaps.com. Everything I make is there. I'm trying to restock as fast as possible. If you haven't seen my channel before, my husband and I are building a tiny house, and we run I have two businesses and he has a business. And so we've been really, really busy. So I've gotten behind on restocking stuff, but I'm really trying. Thank you, Chrome13. I appreciate it. Hi from Mexico. How's it going? I would say your name, but I know I'm going to butcher it. So I apologize for that. Tamara, I appreciate it. Yeah. So I don't actually have, I don't have a payment processor or anything that will keep your credit card info. I use PayPal, so they do it. So you can either, sorry guys, my nose is super itchy. You can either pay with PayPal, or you can use a credit card online and PayPal processes it. So I can't see any of your payment information or anything like that. And actually, a lot of people ask me, oh, your website says it's not secure. Is that safe? And I can't. So the reason it's not secure technically is because to be secure, you have to have your own payment processor, and you have to have it verified and all that. I don't have a payment processor. I have a payment processor plugin, which is PayPal. So that's the only way I can do orders, and it's super simple for me from the setup side. So that's how it works. So PayPal is all guaranteed and all that stuff. Thank you, Roadhog. I appreciate it. And Sally Spirit, I appreciate that. It always makes me happy to hear that people enjoy the soaps. Backwoods. Everyone needs to buy this soap. Believe me, I smell really bad most of the time, but not when I wash with Brazos Valley soaps. So did you get a deer this weekend? I saw that you were hunting and it was 27 degrees, but I didn't see if you got anything or not. Tamara, I appreciate it. Yeah, so I don't know where you're located, but I do have a store that I'm in North Texas, in Denison. It's called the Main Street Mall, and I have a booth there. And then I do farmers markets all around Central and North Texas. And then I actually have a couple of wholesale places that I do, but they're all in Texas too. Yeah, I know people have iffy things with PayPal, with different political things and things like that, but it's the only way I can take it. A lot of processors take a ton of fees and stuff, and so that's the easiest way to do it. I can't do cash. I don't know if I could do cash that way. I'm trying to figure out a different payment processor. I have a different one for in-store, like in-person sales when I do farmers markets, but they charge a lot more than PayPal, and I haven't figured out how to use it for my website, because the getting it to plug in and work with my website is really, really tough. Aline, thank you. Piggy and I have used Rachel's soaps for around 3 years now, and that's the only soap we use. I appreciate it. I thought of you the other day. I found some chore soap that I had in a box, and for whatever reason it didn't get labeled, so I have to label it, but I'll let you know when I have some more. Thank you, Peggy. I appreciate it. Is it Sharos or yeah, I hope I said that right. Thank you. I have a lot of friends on YouTube, so that's really cool. Four Corners, Missouri. Wow, I haven't been to Missouri either. I got really close one time, but I haven't actually been there. Hold on, my computer there we go, covered up the chat. Aline, I think I haven't used chore soap because I haven't had any, and I've tried to save it for everybody else. So I've actually been using Dawn, and it hasn't worked nearly as well. And Tamara, I understand. Thank you, Backwoods, for sharing the link. Yeah, so the problem with checks and Venmo is it takes a long time. And then obviously if I have a check bounce or something, I don't really know about it. And then I've thought about doing Venmo or what's the other one? It's not Cash App. It's something like that. But the problem is when I file taxes, I have to pull all of the info up and do all that. And it's a nightmare already with 2 payment processors. So I don't want to add any more because it just gets crazy. Let's see. Go on a Brazos World Tour and sell your soap. I joke because I have my logo on my car, and when I'm in North Texas, I'll take a picture, on a back road or whatever, and I always say, "Have soap, will travel." So I've done events in Oklahoma. I've done events in Glen Rose, Texas, North Texas, like Sherman, Whitesboro, Denison, Howe, which is where I grew up. And then I've done events in College Station, and Bryan, and Chapel Hill, and I'm trying to think where else. I haven't done one in Palestine yet because we haven't been here long enough to do. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's Sally. It gets frustrating. It's super hard because I want to make everybody happy and where they can order, but I also have to keep my sanity at the same time. Yeah, that's true. Backwoods said you could always have someone else use their PayPal and mail the order to you. So you could do that. You could have somebody else actually use their PayPal and then just pay them in cash. That would work too. But I know some people, it's more about the principle, which I totally get. I've definitely had some things with principles where it's like, I'm not going to do that. So I totally understand, but that's just the easiest system for me. I would love to have my own processing system, but a better website is priority. And I don't even know if you can create your own payment processor because everything like that's really buggy where it either won't work with your website or, you have to have it verified that it's secure and all these protection things in place. And PayPal does really make that easy. Yes, Lori. So you're right. You can use like a normal credit card through PayPal. They do still take a little bit of a fee, but that way you can order without actually having a PayPal account. That works really well. Thanks, Tamara. I hope you have a great evening with your hubby. I understand we're needing to go and spend some time with him. Willis Points, nice. Yeah, that's a good area too. Yeah, Aline says she uses her debit card. The cool thing is PayPal is really safe, and so you can use your debit card on it. Because like I said, I don't see any payment info. It's all through PayPal. Backwoods said, hire me. I can do your marketing and customer service, and you don't pay me till you blow up. Dude, let me tell you, soap making is not a big money. I mean, I make money, but it's not like you're not rolling the dough running a small business. And it was funny because I was talking with my cousin, and he's in Arizona, and he has a metalworking company. It's called Arizona Metalworks. And I was just having a hard time because this year has been the worst year for my business. I've been doing this for 6.5 years now. And this year has just been worse than all 6 combined. It's been really hard mentally and just, with the economy and everything, it's been really tough. And so I was in tears, and I was talking to him because he owns his own business, and he's had his for like almost 30 years, I think. So he was talking me through some stuff, and he goes, we're all struggling. People think that if you have a small business, you have a lot of money, and nothing's further from the truth. So it's really true. If you have someone with a small business that in your friends list or your family, support them any way you can. If that means sharing a post or commenting on something, please do it, because it goes a lot further for them than you think. I can speak from personal experience. Roadhog 34 in here and only 12 likes. Come on, peeps, hit the thumbs up. Yes, I would appreciate that. I think on my end, it's showing 33 people and 43 likes. So I know sometimes YouTube's iffy though. Beth, I can make a lot of soap. So I have 10 loaf molds. I'm trying to think where they are. I had one somewhere. Oh, here it is. I just emptied this one, so it still has soap on it. But I actually made a small batch, and I poured it into the corner. And so it was like a weird shaped soap, but it was leftovers for me. So I have 10 of these, and they make 13 bars a piece. So I can make a lot at once, but they have to sit in the mold for about 24 hours. And then I obviously have to wash them and get them clean and dry, and then make more. So it takes a while, but I can make quite a bit at once. Someone said, good idea, Lori. I didn't see what she said. Yeah, Lori, I'm the same way. I either use a prepaid card or I try to use a credit card. But I know a lot of people that use debit on PayPal and haven't had an issue. Thank you so much, Byron. I appreciate it. So, he's going to donate a ornament to the giveaway. So let me recap the giveaway. So now it's going to be a lip balm ornament with 3 different lip balms. And then it's also going to be 4 bars of YouTube logo soap. We have strawberries and champagne, orange crush, spearmint and eucalyptus, and lemongrass eucalyptus. So what we're going to do, if you didn't see it earlier, is when I end this live, there'll be a way to comment under it like a normal video. So what you're going to comment is, you can say whatever you want, but just make sure you also say Brazos Valley Soaps, just my channel name. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to close commenting tomorrow, 6:30 Central Standard Time, 24 hours from now. And then I will find all the comments who've said that, and I'll enter you all into a drawing. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, whether it's going to be like, I've seen Aline and Backwoods use like the spinny wheel thing. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do something like that, and I'm going to film it, and I'll post the winner, and then the winner can contact me. A loaf of soap and carve it into a miniature June. I don't have the skill to do that, but that would be really cool. Auntie Anne, no, you're fine. Please don't apologize. You are totally fine. I understand people have lives. Please do not apologize for having a life. Backwoods Mindset. Yes, you can buy a whole loaf of soap. Depending on what it is, I can make custom. So I can make any scent, any color, any additive like shredded loofah or poppy seed or whatever. So I'm trying to think. I had someone recently, she bought 4 logs of soap from me. And then I had another friend that she wanted baby shower soaps, and she bought 2 loaves of soap from me. So I can absolutely do that. And I can chop it up any size you want. So like the baby shower soap, she wanted half bars. So I cut it in half. And so she had mini bars. And I wish I had taken a picture and I forgot, but I had the little organza bags, like the jewelry bags, and I put the soap in there, and that was super cute. Let's see. Yeah, Roadhog. Let's see. You want the whole thing, not cut. Do you know how big this is? That is 50. It's a 10-inch loaf mold. It's like 2.5 inches tall, and I think it's 3.5 inches wide. It's 50 ounces of soap. So you have multiple pounds of soap, and it would last you forever. Could you imagine trying to use a loaf of soap that big? I would show y'all one, but I just cut up the last one I had into loaves, or into bars. Yes, a whole loaf uncut. You'll have to tell me which scent you want. I can't imagine trying to use that. You'd have to use a washcloth and have like a super big, like a, what do you call them? Like a soap dish to keep it from staying wet. Well, I feel like if you're giant, then that would be like a normal size soap bar to you, I guess. But Melinda, Maddie, your butt's not that big. Yeah, it's a big bar. It would be a wrist breaker to try to use it. You'll do a soap commercial for me, Maddie? That'd be awesome. Man, I can't believe it's 6:59 here. It's already an hour flown by. So I'm going to recap one more time. The giveaway is for 4 different bars of the YouTube logo: lemongrass eucalyptus, spearmint and eucalyptus, orange crush, and strawberries and champagne. All you got to do is, when I end this live, go under the video and comment like you would on another video. Comment something and then say, make sure it's Brazos Valley Soaps in there. And then 12 Stones is really sweet, and he donated a lip balm ornament. It's got 3 different lip balms in it, into the giveaway too. So I'll close comments tomorrow at 6:30, so 24 hours, and I'll draw a winner then, and I'll film it, and I'll get that set up. So, Robertson Belly Acres goes live next. So if you're not subscribed to him, or you are, make sure you go over to their channel and watch their live. Yeah, Sally, I have a really nice cutter. It's actually behind me, and I bought it a couple years ago, and it works great. But I think I'm gonna jump off now, so that way y'all can go see whoever else is live, like Robertson Belly Acres. I really appreciate y'all joining me on the live. I had a really good time, and really appreciate the questions and the comments because it's hard to keep conversation going with yourself. So y'all are awesome. And thanks, Bernard. I appreciate you said you ordered some. And thanks, Byron. It was really fun. I had a great time. Thanks, Six Acres. I really appreciate you all coming and for my mods helping me out. I was worried. I know sometimes when you do a live for the first time, a lot of bots come out and it gets crazy. So thank y'all for helping me keep it calm. And thank y'all for everyone tuning in. I had a great time. And I guess I'll see y'all in the giveaway. And hopefully I'll see you do another live soon. So everybody have a wonderful Thanksgiving and I'll see y'all later. Bye.